expansion made you hungry? Yay, food! Endwalker had a lot more, like, the characters, like, eating together. And it was fantastic. So, if there are scenes like that in here, I will be very happy. Alright. Hi, Luna. Hi, everybody. One thing I forgot to check is... Oh, I do have, some ear cuffs. There we go. Alright. Let's go. We got... So, yesterday, we saved Asdaya. She's little. She's little and tiny, and I... Varshan was like... He chose to be in the tiny vessel because it was closest to Asdaya's size. She was reborn as tiny, and so he went into his, like, little vessel. So we could, like, show her the city. It's so cute. When one door closes, Varshan has a message from Charlian. Ah, Luna, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldessian request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldessian Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. I shall go. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Asdaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there's still much and more for her to see. Aww. Hiya! My Minnie is interested in her. It's so cute. Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Aww, me too. Aww. Okay. Speak with Ojika Tsunjika at the Baldessian Annex. Does the Dawntrail trailer play as a Twitch ad? Nice. Ooh, I got some mail. Oh, that's right. It's the items. It's the Twitch drops. AuroraPeachy sent me some codes. I'll have to pick those up. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Luna. I gather you received our message? Please wait here while I fetch Kryal and Graha. Kryal and Graha in HD. Hi! Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon after your trials in the void. I'm an MMO protagonist. I need something to do. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Arenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Oh, her ponytail is so cute. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is there is someone whom he wishes Luna to meet. Oh my god, from that angle, she has rainbow bright hair. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? Bye. She so has rainbow bright hair. I just noticed that. God. Point and click. So good. Arenville's early return likely has something to do with his visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? Now then, where is Arenville? Hey, Conrad, thank you so much. Thank you for the 32 months.
Just noticed that you made another month of great streams. Peachy hi, Peachy love, Peachy hug.
Thank you so much, Conrad. Kryl, she has that little leaf earring on.
Apologies for the wait.
That's the one she found,
I hope
yeah?
I haven't called you away from anything important. I
She
chanced
put it
upon
on?
some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Drum roll, please.
Well, it seems you've lost her.
She wandered off.
Did she
Nordme,
wander
thank you
off?
so much for the 15 months.
Sorry. It's
Super
just so
newcomer.
different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well,
Kryl!
while you were
Kryl had the
exploring,
surprise Pikachu
your
face.
candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Wuk Lamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Wuk Lamat.
Tuli Yolol.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Her axe is massive.
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
I mean, no lies. And she's like
She asked
Erenville.
who Eorzea's
How are you
greatest hero
talking
was,
me up?
and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
You come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuk Lamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Oh.
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume.
I like how she pronounces stuff a little
That
differently.
said, its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with 2 heads besides.
2 heads.
He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Ah, okay.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. No.
Luna's like, I
This
seek
is
a
only
nap.
rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
I will heal the shit out of a party that goes up against them. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Raging Kuma. I appreciate it. How you doing? Thank you for using your Prime sub here. You have my attention.
We're going to get along, you and I. Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Ouch.
Tuliola
side eye.
and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
I like her already. She's like a one of those always happy characters. A journey to Tural. So, where to for our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. That's the long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. What do you think, Ra? The game is afoot. Rahatia appears equally parts bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Tural, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed they've been unsettled in some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? Sign the petition. The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tural. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted. She's like, I will murder anything. Quickly. Elmdale, great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you're well. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. That's true. All she has to go on right now is Erenville's word. My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Wow, haven't been on Twitch since back in Guild Wars 2 days. Wow. Thank you so much, Kuma. It's good to have y'all hanging out. Okay, let's see. Oh, keep going. Going. Wait. We're going. Let's do this faster. Oh, I got like... Oh no, I can't mount here. So we have to take a ship? Ugh, and I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Okay. Grab your drinks. Grab your snacks. We're about to watch a movie. Aaronville was bragging on us. No, I'm not. I pretty much exclusively play White Mage. Pictomancer looks so fun though. Hi, Fiery Blaze! You are never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Alright. So we're gonna battle at some point, too. Those icebergs?
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Ooh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
I wonder what it tastes like!
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know.
Fine.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
That was a good screenshot.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
She's got such like wide,
I
wondering
doubt your
eyes.
brother
Like
managed to come out this
everything's-
way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently, he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
I need popcorn.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
What do the bears taste like?
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Ooh, they're all like rainbow. Like rainbow golems. Oh no, is this thing eating
Look.
the sheepies?
Someone's in trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, taste my axe.
Taste my ass.
These
Taste my
animals are
axe.
usually so docile.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition? Wait, aren't you? You are! Luna, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
I'm famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Yeah, the way this game plays, Queen, depends on the class that you're playing. Some are more action-based. The White Mage is a little more, like, you know, stand back and hit spells. But there's a lot of positioning and stuff that's very important. Depends on the class that you're playing. Yeah, in general, it's like tab targeting, MMO. Kind of like older school, but depends.
Oh, quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. Go slaughter everything.
I'll handle this.
Oh, look at those dodo birds.
Hold still.
Whoa. Dang.
Is that all?
She destroyed those birds.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
You find ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp
These
talons.
claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Beast has feathers. Find feathers scattered around the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you
Welcome
prefer
back,
prey?
Alice.
Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
She wants to eat everything. Animal leavings. We found some poop. Cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close
Still
by.
fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Best way to tell if it's how fresh it is to see how warm it is. Luna, stick your hand in there.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Who knows? But if they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
It's all natural, that's right.
Let's head back and report what we found.
This is close. Hi, Ram. I love all the flowers here. The colors are so pretty.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Whoa! Look at its wings.
Ah! What is that thing? It speaks?
Y'all know who she is. I know exactly who she is.
It's heading towards the
What character
falls.
she is and why everybody loves her. She's Sora.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
She's Sora.
Come, Wuk Lamat.
Right.
Naruto and Luffy. Luffy, yeah. That, like, Optimus character who's just, like, ready for anything, sees the best in everything, like, you know, wide-eyed, wondrous about the world.
Just
Friendly.
so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive
Literally,
me, but I
anything she
fail
says,
to see
imagine
a
Sora
difference.
saying it. Yeah, she's a shonen protagonist,
Getting
exactly.
hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Okay, maybe not that. Oh my god. Her VA streams on Twitch, so fun. Alright. Get in there, y'all. Okay, there you go.
Talk
Yeah,
all you
get in
like,
there.
bird. I'm going to have the last laugh.
Talk all you like.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
I like not having a, like a party bar
Look out!
for them.
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Ugh. You got gooed.
Got you.
Oh, she broke out. I hope that's honey. Oh, thank you.
That was too close.
Steady now.
Wait, who Medica? Is Raha a healer? Is he a white mage right now? Oh god. Oh. He's playing both white mage and black mage? Fancy. Take my job, Raha. There's only
Damn it.
3 of us.
Spread out, everyone!
Ah!
You pay for that.
Oh, we're stuck. Uh-oh. Ready? Save your comrades. How? Oh, I gotta attack the whirlwind. Ugh. Oh, I'm a white mage, right?
Thank you.
Oh. Rod cheats. He's hacking. It's multiple jobs at once. still got hit.
That was hardly a tickle.
I like how he gets his own little, like, profile picture.
Try this.
Whoa! Whoa! She's strong.
Nothing to it.
Dang.
We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
Throwing all my glares. Phew. Oh, I forgot to eat something.
And I had barely limbered up.
Oh.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Give her all the credit.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Like talking back at you.
Dirty tricks, dirty tricks.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Cryo! Oh, she's already a Pictomancer.
How about you?
She killed it with a Moogle.
Cryo?
Look at
I'm
you!
terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
Cryo with pants on.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
Had to grab my paintbrush.
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuk Lamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
Oh, there will be more.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you.
Aww.
It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again.
Don't be hard on yourself like that, Kyrie.
That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall,
realm.
You have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Oh wait, is Raha every class because he takes after us?
I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes,
I
there
never
is.
put two and two together
This
like
letter
that.
from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant.
Dawn servant.
What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Alizé mad she didn't think to be every class.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Take care, Jester. Alizé's too angry to be anything but a DPS.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
Oh.
Given how culturally diverse Toliyolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Huh.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh,
About her earring.
I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
Huh.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
She wants to eat it.
We're eating that.
Yeah, it's like chicken. Hey, Ardoc. Thank you. Thanks to Wuk Lamat, we now know who sent the letter to Grandfather, among other things, but many questions still remain. I understand Kryle's feelings all too well, the desire to do one's part. It can be daunting to try and keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. So let's do it. Ah, what an exciting hunt that was, and now it's time to savor the reward! She's like, eat, 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 eat. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the Colbree meat. For better or worse, there's really only one place we can take it to here in Charlian, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can cook up for us. Yeah! Food! Food, 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 food. Now I'm hungry IRL. I might have to go get a snack. Oh, let me grab my... Regal Peach sent me some of the Twitch drops. What's this? Mount Whistle and Aetheryte ticket. Some free travel. Alright. So are those just used automatically? Collected in place of Gil when using the teleport command. You can now summon the Choco something. Oh, that's my... Wait, which one's new? Oh, this one. Chokorpokur. This bizarre creature is the result of an enormous Korpokur coming into contact with vast amounts of chocolate. It has since taken to journeying far and wide to deliver sweet treats to anyone who does not immediately flee at the sight of it. Oh, we can't mount here. I will add it to my favorites, and it'll be like a surprise when I summon it. Like, oh, there's that thing.
Yay!
Well, that's where I am. God. Oh, that was the Butterfinger promotion mount. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, I literally am like hungry now, so I'm gonna go get a quick snack. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Everybody go get a snack. Got the last of my I just got a big old giant pile of my homemade my homemade banana bread, because it's like on its last days, like it's gonna go bad. So I'm like, I might as well just get it all out, and I can like snack on it the rest of the night. All right, now we eat. Well, now there's a famished face if I ever seen one. What can I get you, Luna? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I have just the recipe. My unicorn down here is very interested in everything that's going on. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Yeah. Feast!
Come, come.
Yes.
Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
Wow! They animated the bite. It was really good.
I'd heard that Charlian cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
I'd heard it's terrible. Aaronville, what did you tell them?
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Is that a Yeah, Eternal Crystal Peach,
come
thank
now.
you.
Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Oh no.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
I gotta remember to take off my little ear things. I don't like them.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
No, she's passionate.
I
Get
swear,
it, girl.
sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Oh! Oh!
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Oh, Aaronville. It's okay to have friends.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like
Wait,
to
he's
ask.
from Tural?
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless
Oh my
interrogations.
Is that where all the bunny
if he's
boys
going
are?
to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long.
She's got all the empty
The fighting
steak
finally
bones on her
stopped
plate.
some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh, we got a stinker in the group. Who's the Republican? Oh, sorry.
A
Oh,
man who is
It's
too
4th of
ambitious
July.
by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
want all of that food.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies.
No, it's true. Dad
That's
said
why I
so. He
sought
said,
you
go
out.
find the warrior of
Through
light.
our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
I did save the world.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
Let me think about it.
You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
She's gonna chow down all night. I'll stay for as long as the devs need to launch the expansion. That's right. I feel like we're already like playing the expansion. Like, I mean, I guess we kind of are. This is the prologue. Judging by Wuk Lamat's reaction, it appears Turali cuisine isn't excessively fiery. Give me a different minion. We got Dwarf Rabbit. Whether Wuk Lamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. If you say no, you can't play the expansion. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Ooh, what do we get? Baba Ganoush? Caviar sandwich? Okay. Caviar canops and braca flour stew. Wow, they had some extra caviar. Finely chopped dark eggplant spiced with ground cumin and a tantalizing hint of garlic. I'm so hungry. There's the alert.
Playing XIV on Steam Deck is a dream.
Nice!
I decided to buy one. Love y'all, Mama Peachy.
Nice! I've heard so many good things about the Steam Deck. Oh, I'm glad it works well! Canap, or canape? It's French. Oh, yeah, pronounced canape. It literally means couch. You put food on a little bread couch. Caviar sandwich was your raid food last year? 0 out of 10. Oh, I forgot to eat. I'm gonna eat my Euros here. My Euro kebabs. Oh, and let me hide those ear things. I don't like them. Hide headgear? Oh! I didn't know I had flowers. Here, wait. Can I hide... What is even on my ears? This. Can I hide this? Or I can cast a glamour on it. Make it better? There you go. Put it over here. Perfect. I got my flower. I didn't realize my flowers weren't on. There we go. There. That's better. Coming dawn. Grahatia is mulling over what you have learned of Wuk Lamat and her plan. Well, dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuk Lamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Nomenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Quite right. Not only would it help you make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. All right, reading time. Oh, here. The studium. Pudding Way! What's up, Pudding Way? How's it going? I guess my pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all, but I persevere. Once people taste it, they'll be even happier than when they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. I think most people are happier now than before the apocalypse. Or maybe not. Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the... Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, back from Tural. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the ceruleum deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Walaki's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic, because I was uncreative. Take care, Sylvis! Thanks for being here! The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Walaki. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Did they just explain why they're called blue mages? That's awesome! Lines in the Sand, the Geopolitics of Heidelin. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Tural. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Allegans, who rose to power in Elenard before advancing east onto Isilbard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tural waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungle. Such was the way of it, until the leader of the Mumulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it's a testament to the Otsrak's greatness. The flora and fauna of Tural. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tural is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca! Accustomed to Tural's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds if not thousands of years. Their soft, white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wivra. This ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Tural. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their progenitor's strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that Wivra is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valagamanda. Turali folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Oh. Unblemished book. Eorzean cuisine, a history. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tural. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto! These crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Lominsian sailor named Kenram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. He spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Kedenram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa. The most notable of these was the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Kedaram's expeditions to Tural. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito, and gripping legends, such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. He brought burritos to Eorzea! To those outside of Kedaram's circle, Tural largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Having perused a wide selection of books related to Tural, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Gratia will be eager to know what you have discovered. I want to know if popotos from, directly from Tural soil taste different. Should you wish to read these books again? Okay. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The Mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. No talkie in the library. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tural within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Burritos and popotos! Have to. Popotos! As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving popotos! As they keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and it was the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation, which sees popotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The resultant product was apparently used in a stew by people in the mountain regions. I should like to sample that dish one day, that and all the unique cuisines of that vast continent. We're gonna go there and eat. That's gonna sway our decision to help her, just because we want to eat all their food. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught? Everybody drink. Aught. Did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tural? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about alpacas! Ah, yes, the alpaca. In addition to serving as beasts of burden, they provide clothing for people by way of their lush fleece. They are especially prized by mountain tribes who hold certain rare specimens sacred. I'm smart. I thought I heard familiar voices. Alice! Ah, Alfie! My children! Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged new trade agreement with Razadhan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tural. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. Well, we'll do well to read up on Turiolo ourselves. The contest. Is Luna the only one allowed to help Wuk Lamat? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Wuk Lamat gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Alice, wait! Twould seem our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. Gotta keep his sister in line. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wuk Lamat's request?
Oh, I want to eat. I'm going just to eat. I'd rather not get involved in politics, but Alfie's all into that stuff, so... You know Alfie's going, that means I'm going. I never say no to a new adventure! I want to play the expansion.
I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
And to eat. I mean, and yeah, to all the other stuff, but food.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had. All the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Eat.
It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
How's Estinian gonna go? Estinian's gotta get in on this. He's there. I mean, everybody's there.
Ah, but there's an idea.
Everybody's gonna go. We gotta talk to everybody.
I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Goodbye. Man, I just every second is like these new graphics are just insane. Oh, there you go. Thancred dropping some eaves. What's that about? Thancred. Thancred. Welcome back, Luna. If you're looking for Wuk Lamat, she's currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Why can't I just go in with them in their room? Luna's calling a meeting. So many screenshots. Hey, Francois. Happy Thursday. This is good. I can take all new screenshots in the all new graphics because I lost all my old ones. So they'll all be brand new shiny.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. There really is Star Trek reference.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Hell no! Get in here. This is where Thancred's gonna show up with everybody else. Engage to Tural!
Alpha no, Alice! What are you two doing here?
Not
We
being
happened to
cold.
cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuk Lamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
What?
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
Ernville!
First impressions last.
Oh my god, no. You are on Alice's shit list.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alice.
And this is
Oh,
Red
no,
Alfie.
let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made,
Wow, that
the question
roadmap.
remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
No, come with us.
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
Aw.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think
Be our
of
tour
anyone
guide,
better
Arnville.
suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
What's the matter, Kryl?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Aww.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha,
Aww. She's so worried. Aww.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity.
Raha's gotta
And I
go.
insist that you seize it.
Did he just say you would stay behind?
thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
He's gonna add Tural on the map.
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
The Loporrits made
The
that map?
site of your next great adventure, Tural.
That's so cool. Start the music. That's cool. Yeah, the opening shows him in Tural, so he's coming. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's why they're playing the Endwalker music, because this is technically the end of Endwalker, even though that was the beginning of Dawntrail. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, cool. Alfie got first. Yay! Goodbye, Forge Ahead. Yay, Endwalker. Nice. I'm still so curious how everybody else is gonna get it on it. By Cryo, what was she? Was she a black mage? Conjurer. She was a conjurer. She's so Kyried. She's like, I wasn't strong enough. Oh, this art is so good. She mainly used white mage stuff. He's got the dragon. Oh, we're special because we have the job stones. I was so sad when Graha said he would stay. I was like, no, I refuse. And that was before like any of the Dawntrail trailers, right? So like you didn't, like when you played this, you didn't know like who was going and like you didn't see him in the trailer, right? Oh no, I would have been so upset. Oh, we did see him there? Oh, the trailer did come out before this. Okay. Man. Endwalker. Endwalker. I still liked Shadowbringers better, but just barely. Endwalker was incredible. I personally found all the stuff with them really boring. But that's me. Xenos is awesome. Oh, you already had the Pictomancer reveal. That's right. That makes more sense, yeah. The reveal was in the trailer, not the, not here, when Trial shows up. Okay. Oh no! I don't want to wait till tomorrow to play, to play more, so we'll start Dawntrail tomorrow. Yeah, I'd rather do it all in one, like, habit. This stream is this patch, this stream is this patch, this stream is the start of Dawntrail. I don't want to split it up weird. So what's everybody's favorite expansion? Including if you've played Dawntrail. That is an option, girl. It's true. You also like Shadowbringer? I'm happy Cryo got the Pictomancer job because Raha and Ishtola already use black mage stuff as duty support DPS, so it's nice she gets something unique. Right, right. Ishtola. Magical girl Ishtola. Endwalker's your favorite? Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawntrail? Shadowbringers, Stormblood are tied for you. Ah, after Endwalker. How far are you guys in Dawntrail? Heavensward's your favorite, and maybe now Dawntrail, but I like the storytelling more. You finished it? I'm really excited to start. You went crazy gamer mode into the expansion in 4 days. Let's go. Shadowbringer's your favorite, and you've already finished Dawntrail. I think Shadowbringers, I was just so intrigued by the whole light bad, darkness good concept, which is a concept that I would also love to see in Kingdom Hearts. So the exploration of that concept and meeting all of the people and how it affected them and how it affected the villains and just all of the fun characters and places and the music. Oh my god. Just about every track I was obsessed with. So that more than anything, I was just like, it was amazing. Wuk Lamat is so Sora. I already love her. She's great. Ooh, this music fade. Ooh. The world building in this expansion is peak. That's so good. And the seeds they're leaving for the future. Yes. Yes. Haven't finished Heavensward yet. I feel like Heavensward was like forever ago. Like, I mean, I guess it was. Yeah, didn't care for Emmett, so wasn't as invested in most of Shadowbringers. Yeah, I'm indifferent to Emmett. But I preferred him to all of the whatever was an Endwalker, all the other world people in the robes. I don't even like. God, all of that. I'm sorry. I know people like are obsessed with those characters. It bored me so bad. There were these long stretches of lore and like dialogue between all of those characters, and for whatever reason, when I played it, I just so did not care about those characters. Whatever it was, personally, I just did not care. So like just them going on and on and on and on and on about their stuff, just I was just like, oh my god, can we get past? I was literally falling asleep at certain points. Like some of the stuff with the other, like their like old city and going back and seeing that, like that was cool. But I don't know, just like the individuals were not interesting to me. So that was a big downside of Endwalker for me. I love Xenos. Yes, I love Xenos. I definitely like Xenos more than Emmett. Xenos took a while to grow. It wasn't until like the final mission of Stormblood that I appreciated Xenos. I actually didn't like Xenos for like most of Stormblood, but then at the end, like the final thing when he really solidified his like, you're all I care about. All I care about is fighting the Warrior of Light. And then like in Endwalker, like it was just, he was literally just that. Like, I just want to fight you because you are strong. I don't know why, like it's such a simple, dumb thing, but like I absolutely love that about him. I don't know why, I just do. Elpis, that's what it, Elpis stuff, that's what it is, yeah. I love those characters, but I found it very hard to follow who's who with all their different names and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like Organization 13 in Kingdom Hearts. Like, it takes a long time to, like, get them all straight, right? feel like I don't remember enough of Heavensward to, like, compare it with the others. I probably did, like, Stormblood the least, but I honestly don't remember a lot of Heavensward. It was so long ago, and I was still so, like, Final Fantasy XIV noob. I still feel like a Final Fantasy XIV noob, but, like, yeah, like, and I think I played it, I think I started playing once Heavensward was already out, so, like, it kind of blended in with the, like, core game to me. I do remember when, like, everybody's name, or everybody's voice suddenly changed. Yes, exactly, Nils. Exactly. Enjoying Xenos' one-track mind in Endwalker as a contrast to all the extreme craziness going on elsewhere, right? It's just like, ah, here's this feral boy. This boy who's feral about fighting me. Like, that's it. Yeah, he was very simple compared to everything else, true. I do remember all of Americ's dreaminess in Heavensward. He was the best part. And Harshavan, of course. He was Heavensward, right? The writing, the comedy, the like everything does just keep getting better. Like, I can say that, like, objectively, like that kind of stuff in Endwalker, and there were things and scenes in Endwalker that I liked more than some things in Shadowbringers. Like, just I mean, I loved everything that they did with the, you know, End of the World and the ship and the Bluebird girl and you know, the her saying, you know, just the whole concept of, like, you know, you can't create a perfect world, and so everyone must die. Like that's like the concepts in Endwalker were also just over the top amazing, and it, like, makes you think about that kind of stuff, right? It was we go fast. See, I loved Xenos as a character, but I wasn't, like, thirsting for him. Like, some people like Xenos because they're thirsting for him, which is valid. Like, I wasn't. I just loved his, like, that. I love that character. I love that one-track mind character mindset. Oh, I like that, Willow. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's some really cool, like, deep dives into Xenos' character. Upset they didn't do more with the Elpis stuff? I think they did a lot with the Elpis stuff. I mean, there's always more. There's always more lore. You could always go deeper. But I feel like a lot of Endwalker was involved with that. Mm-hmm. Right. Xenos was, he was obsessed with us because he was, like, the strongest warrior ever. We were the only person that was, like, on his level or stronger than him. And so he was, like, he had lost his fire because he was stronger than everyone, so there was no challenge left. Except us. He was just like, fight me, following us around, fight me. It's great. Oh, I love Wuk Lamat already. Thank you for lurking, Dardrana. That is one problem, Nils, as you go forward, and I think a lot of MMOs this happens, is there's so many characters, you know, after so many years and so many expansions, that there's so many characters that, you know, naturally each one kind of gets less attention. And it can be just a lot to keep up with. I like there being so many characters, and I can understand if they, like, you know, kind of swap between them. You know, this expansion mains these characters, this expansion mains these characters. And I think that was a problem with the last Guild Wars 2 expansion is we had this giant cast of lovable characters, and they took them all away from us for an expansion and introduced a whole new cast of characters that we didn't have a lot of time to get to know. And so we were just kind of like felt like acquaintances to all these new characters where we had like close friends back home. And I just felt very disconnected the entire time. It's funny, it makes you realize how connected you get to these characters and how much they're a part of your experience. That was like one of my biggest criticisms about the last expansion, was that I'm just like, I miss my friends. Like, all these new people are fine, I guess, but I'm like, I just kind of feel like I'm helping them, and they're not like, I don't know. I want to go back home and see what my friends are doing. So I hope the next expansion gets us a little bit closer to home, which it will. Oh, that was a new shot of Zero? Oh. Found Elpis to be a jarring dissonance. It was a paradise without the respect of death. Oh, sure. Like, the lore of it was cool. Can we, I don't usually skip credits. The credits in this game are especially long, and we ran out of screenshots. Lest you wonder about your passage to Tural, Erenville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. A knapsack. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lominsa. Oh!
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Is Justinian just gonna
West,
randomly
you
show up
say?
in Tural? Were you just randomly going the same direction as us? What about Thancred and Urianger? Meanwhile, an old Charlian. Oh, okay. Is Thancred just gonna suggest vacation? It's the letter. What's up,
I
hubby?
see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Oh, are they going for some different reason?
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
They got invited by the enemy.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Oh, they got separately hired by the other guy?
though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Ooh, and why them?
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye.
Man,
This will be a mission to remember.
the glow-ups are so good.
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Tancred's excited. Oh, man. I wonder if they're gonna, Estinian's gonna be recruited. At least I'm on Alfie's side. Oh, no.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
What?
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
We're just talking about you.
The fabled golden cities of the New World.
Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizons bond and tread the gilded path beyond. Tutoral! Emmett Selk has been added to the Mini Codex. New chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Oh, the new world to explore! Nighttime. We were in there a while. Emmett spoiled us where we'll go at the wait. So those lines from Emmett Selk were those at the Endwalker finale, and it was like reminding you that he had said about like the Golden City. Is that what that was? Oh my gosh, that's great. It was like, oh, he had said the thing. He had said where we were gonna go. Those were probably all future expansion hints. Maybe. A whole new world. That's where we're going. Oh, and he mentioned the sunken temple we found in 6-1. Emmett knew. Emmett knew where we're going. That's so fun. That's so fun. I love it. Oh, RJ, what's up? I got the thing. Whee! Haha. Would you like some chocolate? Eat some chocolate. I'm gonna eat chocolate at you. Oh, I have mail. I have mail. How do I mail? Where is mail? Where is mail? Thank you, Regal. I'm almost out of hydration. Every dawn is a new horizon. Hope you enjoyed the expansion. Peach confetti! Peach confetti! There it is. Peachy! Peach Peachy petals. You've got some chocolate fiery? Yum.
Oh, Peachy.
Alrighty, well, we'll end there for today. We'll end a little early. And I'll see y'all tomorrow and we'll start Dawntrail. So I usually go live between 1 and 1:30 Eastern, and we usually talk for an hour, maybe 2, depending on if we really get going on some topic. Then we'll start Dawntrail. I'm excited. I'm excited. What's the thing? Bye! See you tomorrow, Luna. There's the links there. There's our YouTube, our Twitter, our Discord. There is the second YouTube channel with all the VODs. All the Twitch VODs are going up there. There's all the things. So, I love you all very much. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Take care of yourselves. Have a safe holiday. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay peachy. And thank you for spending some of today with me. Appreciate you. Bye.